Hello, guys. Good evening, everybody. Can you all hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Evening. Help me communicate others. Probably just for my WhatsApp group. Just let them know that we are live. Probably just copy and paste the link on the various WhatsApp groups. I've not really been online today. So I was not able to do that. Okay. It's nice to have us once again by the grace of God. Today is the third day of our webinar, and I trust our webinar has been enlightening. So I'll interact with us a bit. That is through and that's verbally, right? So I want to get feedback from everybody. King Smart, Adela Eunice, any of you that can talk, all right? That your background will permit you to talk. I want to just interact with you guys before we go on with today's class. So how has the class been? Let me get feedback from you guys. Permit me to call names or anybody can just speak.
Good evening, sir.
Evening, sir. Please, can I know you by name?
Oh,
I want to start marking my students. I can
sir?
see, I want to mark my students, the ones that are quite consistent. I'm knowing you guys by your name on Zoom. I want to know your name for you.
Okay, my name is Allwell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. The class has actually been so, like, there are so many things I was thinking about crypto all this while, but by attending this very class, luckily, it's
Okay,
like
you know what?
it's actually
Wait, let me just mute the call. Then you unmute yourself and speak. So I will not get issue with the background noise. Okay.
okay, sir.
All right, you can unmute yourself and speak now.
Okay, good evening, house. My name is Allwell. Okay, by joining this very program, it has actually brought lots of knowledge to me about the crypto space because what I used to know about crypto before was super different from the way I'm perceiving it for this past 2 days, and today being the third day. So it has actually brought this additional knowledge in the right direction because after yesterday's class, I got to know that crypto is just beyond what I used to know, and like today I had to do a series of research in line to what we did yesterday. So I must say thank you for this, and hopefully today's one will be so mind blowing as well. Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you, Owen. I pronounced the name correctly, right? Owen. Okay.
Sir?
I say, hope I got your name. Is it Owen?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's spelled A double L. A
okay.
double L W double L.
Okay. Okay.
All well. Like all is well.
All right. Okay, another person. Let me get to hear from a lady, Eunice.
Good
Okay.
evening, sir. Good evening, everybody. Um, First of all, I want to say thank you, sir, for this program. It's an eye opener. So for me, I've learned quite a lot. Unlike before, where I don't really know much about cryptocurrency. So I've been trying to get to know more about it since the lockdown period. But I was glad when I saw the flyers, so I just joined, and so far the past 2 days has been interesting. I've learned a lot, like a whole lot, and I'm grateful. And thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Eunice, for that feedback. You can just mute yourself, all right? Because of your background. Okay. Okay, those who are just joining the call, I'm trying to get feedback from everybody. I'm trying to get feedback as much as I can. For the past 2 days, to just get to hear from us what we've learned and all of that. I could see from the chat, Victor is asking what we've been talking about. Okay, I've gotten feedback from Ori, all is well. I've gotten feedback from Eunice. Okay, any other feedback? You can unmute yourself and speak. Thank you. I actually need your feedback. Should I call names?
Good evening, sir.
Evening.
I've learned a lot during these past 2 days.
Sir, sorry, can I hear your
I
name,
think.
sir?
Oh, you can't see my name.
I can see it, but I want to know your name. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, okay. My name is Albert.
All right.
So I've been learning a lot these 2 days now. And today's own is going to be on wallet. Am I right? Or am I wrong?
No, not
But today
really.
is going to be on what?
Today, my boss will be taking us in depth into cryptocurrency, trading and investment. If we have the time, I will do wallet, okay? But if we don't have the time, we can get wallet to be taught a different day. As long as you guys are in my WhatsApp groups or the Telegram channel,
Okay.
don't worry.
Okay, now. Thanks.
Okay, is that your feedback for the past 2 days? How has it been?
You're saying?
Your feedback for the past 2 days, how has it been?
It has been perfect as usual now. No complaints here.
Okay, thank you. I will call names.
Don't call me, I will speak. You call me.
Victor, please don't start.
No, it has been. Though I didn't. The second day that was yesterday, I was really like I lost track of time. I joined very late, so I didn't get the full or like call it tutorial or details. But the first day was okay, and today I'm trusting that it will be very amazing. The interactive section said carry everybody along. It has been an awesome experience. And I've never had webinars like, but this one is very different.
Oh, wow. Thank you for that. Okay. Thank you. It's very, very important for us to get feedbacks, actually. I want to be very sure that I'm carrying everybody along. If there is any way you feel for the past 2 days, we've thought about crypto space, and let's be sincere, okay? I'm a sincere kind of person. I like opening up and all. Don't feel as though you are not following. All right. Like, is there anything you've thought that you feel, oh, you not really get this part or something? Is there anybody like that? Anyone? Okay, so that means for the past 2 days we've all been following. Awesome, awesome. All right, that's great. God's willing, today we'll get to hear from a different tutor, my boss. We've heard from him. We've seen his contribution so far for the past 2 days. He's going to be talking to us today in depth into cryptocurrency, traders, trading and investment, types of trading, even our school system, how we can make money from them, and some other things. We'll learn a whole lot today. As always, I always tell us that the amount of knowledge you get from a particular thing depends on your commitment, right? Depends on your commitment, depends on your expectation. For the past 2 days, if you've taken this class seriously, you'll be impacted seriously. That's the truth. So most of the time, that's how we give advice that we all have our notes close by, take down some stuff and all of that. Even myself, I have my journal here. Once my boss is teaching, I'll take some things down too. Okay. Nobody's a monopoly of knowledge, right? We all are open to learn. So I will just urge us to continue in that way. And by God's grace, the past 2 days, the things we've taught on your own, like I heard always saying, always what he was saying, how that he has gone back to do some research on his own, at least from the basic class, from the past 2 days, there are things you can now read about the crypto space and you actually get to connect and understand with because of the basics or the fundamentals we've gotten. Okay. Because the fundamentals is very, very important. Like it's very, very important. If you get this all wrong, you have issues in your journey in the crypto space. All right. That's why we actually set this up. Not necessarily trying to teach you FA or TA or stuff. No. Just to give everybody the fundamental knowledge, all right? Not much as probably not today, maybe some other time. I'll just organize a class where we'll do the whole crypto wallet and probably teach you guys how to just trade, how to buy and sell on Binance. I think that's how far we could go as God will help us. All right. So let's take this thing seriously, okay? I miss my joy. The feedback I've gotten, I'm happy about them, but I don't like getting positive feedbacks. I believe in criticism. Okay, like I want to hear somebody tell me, okay, I've not understood this. But all the same, since everybody they are all positive, maybe they feel I will drive them out of the class. Okay, but it's fine. It's fine. It's just time. It's time for us to hear from our boss, from his wealth of wisdom and knowledge in the crypto space. I honor him so much. I honor him so much. I honor to have you here, sir. Okay, sir. I hand over the class to you now. You can share your screen, sir. I'll just stop sharing my screen so I can start sharing your screen and take over from here. It's an honor and a privilege to learn from you, boss. Thank you. Please all hail Crypto Ransom. Let's honor him. Thank you, boss. Can take over from here, sir. Okay. Just trust it's not connection issues.
Among you guys. Like it's a very real privilege. Today we're going to be, going into. Okay, today we're going to be going into the in-depth of cryptocurrency. Holmes have done so much. He has done so well. If you have been following this class from the beginning, you attest to the fact that he has done explicitly perfect, like in the explanation and everything concerning the whole idea towards this project. Today we're going to be talking about cryptocurrencies. We're going to be talking about the difference between trading, investing. We're going to be going talk. We're going to understand some acronyms. You understand some acronyms that actually relate to the whole crypto space. We're going to be talking about Exro system. I'm just going to give you, let me say, a brighter understanding of all these things. I know most of you here, you're part of this crypto system already. You understand? So, but for those that are still new in the whole process, this is basically for you. And then those of you that are old in the system, you can just catch up some of those places that you've forgotten. You understand? So that is why this whole stuff is being set up, and we didn't restrict saying okay, it's only for newbies, it's only for people that are new to the whole process. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. I'm going to share my screen now so that you guys can actually, ouch. Holmes, you need to allow me to share my screen. I can't share my screen yet. I can't share my screen yet. So please, you need to allow me to share my
Check,
screen.
boss. I've done it.
Okay, okay, that's okay. Okay. Okay, now before we get started, I need to introduce myself because I know most of you don't know me. Maybe you might have heard about me, maybe my name and stuff like that. Okay, now I am Ode Fever Ogo, popularly known as Crypto Ransom. I'm a civil engineer by profession. I'm a crypto teacher, a tutor, a mentor, an analyst, and I work under P Money Bitcoin Academy. I need to, acknowledge them because that is where I work under. So that's just about me. Any question you can ask, maybe after when we come to the question and answer part, you can actually ask questions about me, and then I'll be available to answer you. But that is just about me, you get. So now we're going to go into the class now. First of all, let me just I'm coming. I just want to say something about the whole crypto mind shift. You get now a lot of people all over the world. Let me say, should I just say maybe part of Nigeria particularly have scripted cryptocurrency as scam. You know, so anything that deals with the online and everything, they have scripted it as scam. Now, this is what actually happens. Now, most of these Ponzi schemes you're hearing about, like let's say Forsage, William Money, and the rest. Now they use cryptocurrencies as a means of payment. They use cryptocurrency as a means of payment for these various Ponzi schemes. And then when people get to hear about, let's say Ethereum or Tron, they just say, "Oh, this is scam," and so on and so forth. So I just want you guys to understand that, please, you need to be very, very mindful of whatever thing you're seeing out there. A lot of Ponzi scheme can just a Ponzi can just come out and then say, "Oh, they're using let's say let me just use Doge as an example as a means of payment." You get, and then you just say, "Oh, this is Doge actually doing this, or this is Ethereum actually doing this." But meanwhile, it is actually Ponzi, but they are using cryptocurrency as a means of payment. I want you guys to understand this. It's not like maybe, let's say Tron actually scammed you or Ethereum scammed you of your money. It is because they use them as a means of payment. As we go further in the class, I'm going to explain some things so that you guys can understand. So please, I just want you to, please, after this class, I'll be very, very disappointed to hear that anybody around, like part of this class, a part of this whole, let's say, project, gets to be found, falling in the hands of all these Ponzi schemes and so on and so forth. You understand? So please, you guys should just take note of this. They use cryptocurrency as a means of payment. because they discovered that if they use naira, let's say they use our normal currency like 5k to get 10k and so on and so forth, you guys may say, oh, we're used to these things, they are it's still the same thing. But now, yeah, them using cryptocurrency as a means of payment, now we're not like, oh, okay, this is Ethereum, or oh, this is Tron. Meanwhile, it is still Ponzi. The only difference here is the fact that they are using those cryptocurrencies as a means of payment. You get? So that is just one thing I want you guys to understand. So now that is like, I know this always deals with our minds, you get? Because anytime anything comes new, we get to just jump in, this is actually booming and so on and so forth. So please, I want you guys to just make sure that you take note of this and don't fall a victim of all this kind of scam stuff. You get? So please, I'm going to be going, I just want to just change your mindset about this. So now we're going to be going into the class fully now, in depth into cryptocurrencies. Now, first of all, what are cryptocurrencies?
Sorry,
I
boss.
want to
Boss,
see
can you hear
your.
me?
I can hear you.
I think somebody is trying to still start that stuff on the screen. Check more, right? Check more and disable annotations. Somebody is trying to write on the screen again. Check more under
Okay.
those icons. You see
Yeah,
annotations. Disable it.
I've disabled it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, now let's go into cryptocurrencies now. Let's try to establish something. Now, if I were to ask you guys, I just want to see your comments on the chat sections. What are cryptocurrencies? What comes to your mind? If you say what are cryptocurrencies, what comes to your mind? I want to see comments on the chat section about that, please. I hope we're following, please.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Right on, where with you, sir.
Okay. Please, I want to know I want to hear from you guys. Maybe just write it down. Cryptocurrencies are digital types of money. Okay. Nice. I want to see your response, please. I want to see your response. What are cryptocurrency? If you asked a question, what are cryptocurrency, what would you say? Digital currency. Okay, that's good. Just hearing digital money, digital currency. They are cryptos are digital money. Okay. I need more. I need more. We have about 20 something people here. Although the numbers are not really encouraging. Cryptocurrencies are digital money that can be exchanged for value, like our fiat money. Okay, that's okay. Now let's just this is okay. Let me just go into this now. Now cryptocurrencies in my own terms, cryptocurrencies are digital money or electronic cash. You understand, that can be transferred from pair to pair using a medium called a crypto wallet. You get, cryptocurrencies are electronic cash, digital money, digital asset that can be transferred from pair to pair. Crypto Ohms made, I think he explained the pair to pair system to you guys very well. You understand, like it's a pair to pair system. I can actually send money to Crypto Ohms without any form of intermediaries. Okay, now sorry, I was supposed to add something. Now, cryptocurrencies are electronic cash or electronic digital money that can be transferred from pair to pair without any intermediaries. Now, when we talk about intermediaries, what do we mean? Somebody, if I say intermediaries, what do I mean, please? I want to see comments. This class should be very, very interactive, please. I want to know that we have some crypto students here already. Intermediaries, what do we mean? Okay, no middleman, good. Now, no middleman, you get. We don't need a middleman in those transactions. You get, if I transfer money, like let me say I transfer Bitcoin to crypto ohms today, nobody is going to know. You understand? The only thing they will just know is that it left my wallet to crypto ohms wallet. They will not know that I sent it, maybe crypto ransom sent Bitcoin to crypto ohms. They'll just know that it left this also wallet to this wallet. You understand? There is no authority that gets to like some of our banks that get, like, let me say for example our banks And when we do any transaction, the bank gets to know that okay, you did transaction to crypto prints and so on and so forth. You get. So it is just so independent. You get. So now, if I were to ask you guys, what are cryptocurrencies? What would you say? Like, what are crypto? Sorry, types of cryptocurrency. Sorry, what would you say? I like asking this question anytime I'm having a class because a lot of people get to, you know, get it all mixed up. What are cryptocurrencies? What are the types of cryptocurrencies? What would you say? Please, I don't want my students to answer. If you're my student here, please don't answer. Okay, I'm seeing serious so many things here. I'm seeing Ethereum, big. I don't want my students to answer. Okay, wow, somebody actually gave me a very good thing. Okay, now, Prince Roland, I love that response. That's a wonderful one. Okay, now we have um, basically, let me just give you guys a very clear understanding. Now we have two types of cryptocurrency. We have Bitcoin and the alternate coin. That's every other cryptocurrency apart from Bitcoin. It is called an alternate coin. You get. So now under the alternate coin, that is where we now have shitcoin and stablecoin. I don't know if this is making sense. Under the alternate coin, we have two types of cryptocurrency. We have Bitcoin and alternate coin. Now, alternate coin is every other cryptocurrency apart from Bitcoin. You get no Bitcoin is the mother of all. Bitcoin actually brought the idea of all other type of cryptocurrency. You get just like we have Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola actually brought about Pepsi, Big Cola, and the rest, and so on and so forth. You get. So now Bitcoin is the mother of all, so it's just on its own as one cryptocurrency. And then any other cryptocurrency apart from Bitcoin is called an alternate coin. Then I'll have shitcoin and stablecoin, which I'm going to be explaining. I'm going to explain the stablecoin. I'm going to explain the shitcoin. So now let's just go to the next slide. Types of cryptocurrency. And then there's something that I always like repeating. I always like repeating this so that you guys will always sink it into your head. Now, every cryptocurrency that you have heard about have a purpose it was created for. Now, it is how valuable a particular cryptocurrency is that will make investors to invest in it. How important your services that you render it is. That is how much people will, let me say, come into your project, look into your white paper, get to say, oh wow, this is going, and wow, I've seen long future in this very project. So they get to put their money, hard in money into it. So now let me just bring it to our physical examples. Now, on our daily basis, we have things that we cannot do without. You get, like, let's say our toothpaste, our washing soap, and so on and so forth. Now, those very stuff I just called, they are very, very valuable. You get, no matter what happens, maybe even if your stuff gets to finish, you want to always get those things because you know how valuable they are. You get, that is almost the same thing that happens in the cryptocurrency market. Now, there are projects that you cannot do without. You understand? Their whole idea and everything have a very broad way of capturing the market in a way. You get, so it is how important a particular cryptocurrency is, the value it creates, that makes it very, very much let me say stand the test of time. It gets to give you a very long-term product, and so on and so forth. So it is very, very important that when you're going into any, let me say you want to, invest in any cryptocurrency, you need to know the use cases. You need to know how this cryptocurrency, what are the use cases of this cryptocurrency? What is it like? Where, how is it functioning in the society? Like we talked about healthcare stuff yesterday. Crypto talked about healthcare. There are so many things that these cryptocurrencies are created for. You get, it is how valuable your project is that will make people want to invest in you. You understand? And this class alone can actually help those of you that maybe want to be long-term investors. You get, for you to invest in a particular cryptocurrency, you just need to go and check it, read about it, read the white paper. Now, what is white paper? Now, white paper is like a let me put it. I like using physical examples, like a plan, like a manifesto. Back then in universities, we used to have people come out, talk about their vision and whatever they want to do, and then we get to vote them. That is almost the same thing that happens now. This white paper tells you what these people have in stock. You understand what are their plans? What are these things that they have laid down to actually achieve? You get, now, for example, and then somebody, I remember when I was having a class, somebody asked me a question that is it possible that a particular company can actually write down a white paper and then go against it and so on and so forth? Now, there is a regulative body that gets to foresee these people. You get, there are bodies that get to look into their cases and all these things. It's just like as an engineer, that maybe somebody comes to me now, tell me that he wants to build an upstairs, and now he paid everything. I gave him the plan, and then at the end of the day, and I built a 4-bedroom flat for him. I'll be sued. You understand? I will be sued. So it's the same thing that happens. You get, when they get to go against whatever thing, because the same way we're looking at this white paper, the same way everybody all over the world are also looking at it, because it's so open. You understand? It's so open that everybody have access to it. You get, so it is very, very important that whenever you want to invest in any cryptocurrency, you need to look into these things. Check the white paper. What is this white paper saying? What is the plan? What's the uniqueness of this cryptocurrency? How is it unique? How is it used? What is the use cases? You get, all those things are very, very, very important when you want to invest for long-term process. Just like I said, for this class is going, it's something that you guys from this class alone, you can start investing in coin. Just all you just need to do is just do research. Go and research. Go and check their use cases. Check their maximum supply. Check what has been in circulation. Now let me explain this part. I'm not supposed. Let me just explain it now. When I talk about maximum supply and circulated supply, now let's assume that I like using physical examples so that you guys can understand. So that the most, like, how will I put it? Even if it's an old man that is in this class, the person will get to understand. Now, let's say I said I want to, maybe I'm actually I'm doing let me say liquid soap, for example, and then I said, okay, I created let's say I did let's say 50,000 liquid soap, and that is like, I said, okay, this is what I want to sell, and I want to sell it for 1 month. That is my target. I want to sell this liquid soap for 1 month. And then before 2 weeks, let me say, no, even before 1 week, I've already sold about 40,000. Wow, that actually means that my liquid soap is very, very much accepted. That means people believe in this very, very project. You understand? So now when you're checking those stuff, like when you're checking those coin, now when you check their maximum supply, you say, okay, a coin is having the maximum supply of, like, the total maximum supply you can ever give is about 45 million. And then what is in circulation is about 35 million. Wow, that actually means that people are actually believing in this very project. People have seen a vision in this project. You understand? But you go to see a project, and maybe the maximum supply is about 45 million. And that coin have actually stayed for up to like 5 years or thereabout. Maximum supply is about 45 million, and then the what is in circulation is about 5 million. Ah, there's a big question in that very coin. You get, so this is just like a little secret I'm just trying to give to you guys. So whenever you're going into any project, try to check it. Look at those things. Those things are very, very key. And there are places that you can actually check for this. There are platforms that you can actually check for all the things I'm actually saying. You get. So now this is just I'm just trying to just tell the whole stuff around. So now let's just go forward. I want to explain some basic things. Let's go forward. I hope you're following, please. If you're following, please, I want to see indications, please. If you're following, I want to see indications, please. Okay, we are. I need to see indications, please. Indications, please. Okay, we're full lane. Any confusion? Any confusion? Hope there's no confusion. Hope everything is really clear. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Okay, that's good. We are full lane. Okay, okay, that's nice. No confusion. Please, can you explain maximum supply again? Okay, maximum supply, maximum supply. Okay, when I explained, I used a physical example. You understand? Now I use liquid soap as an example. We can where can we search for these coins? Okay, I use example, physical example. Now you created um 50,000 liquid soap. You get that is your maximum ever supply. Just an example, please. And you said you want to distribute this in 1 month. You get that is your target. You want to distribute this in 1 month. You get, and then at the tail end, you get to, let's say maybe let me go to the bad side. Let's say after like 3 weeks, remember your target is 1 month. After like 3 weeks, all you're able to distribute is just 1,000. Means there's a big problem with what you're doing. People are not really accepting this your project. You get, so now it's the same thing with the cryptocurrency market. You get, they have maximum supply. Like for example, Bitcoin have a maximum supply of 21 million BTC. Now, what is in circulation, what people are holding in their hands right now is about 18.7 million. Now, check the margin. We have 21 million BTC in maximum supply ever. And then what has been in circulation is about 18.7 million. Wow. That actually means that this currency is really, really accepted. And then looking at what is remaining is just about 2 point something million that is remaining now too for the whole world to acquire. And trust me, when that is acquired, BTC will be very high because anybody that's holding it now will be very, very stingy with it. You get, because once it gets so, let me say, very, I don't know if this is actually making sense, because now it is out of supply. It is so much out of supply. Now, if the demand of it now gets high, definitely the price of it will increase. It will smite so high. Before you know what, so BTC will be selling at around 100,000 or thereabout. Okay, like you said, if a coin has a maximum supply of 49.5 million, it has has been in the market for years. To buy. Is it advisable to buy the coin when thinking long term? Now, like I said before, it is not it is not really advisable when you're thinking long term. Now, if you check when this coin has actually come to origination, and then you see that this coin has been in existence for like up to like 10 years now. If I'll do also. Okay, yeah, you're saying that this coin has been in existence for like 10 years now. And for like 10 years, all what this coin has actually been able to achieve is just 5 million out of 45 million. Now, let me give you an example. For example, Ada is actually the maximum supply it has ever, like, it's going to ever give out is 45 million. Now, what is in circulation, what people are holding is about 35 million. That's about 10 million is just what's left for people to acquire. Now, with that alone, you will know that, oh, this is a very, very massive project, because a lot of people are looking into this project also, and they are loving it. I mean, if it's just, okay,